it's the Christmas. They had like a section in the middle of the floor that had these little squishies. Well, not all of them were little. It was like this one, and some of them were bigger. And I just, you always have to just like poke it when it's in the box. I just poked it, and I was like, that's so squishy. It felt so nice. I was like, I got to get one. If you look closely, when you squeeze, it turns pink. It's like a pink. So I thought that it would be good for today's video. Everything that I see, I'm always like, that'll be good for a video. As you can see, I have a different background. The lighting is probably going to look weird because of the natural lighting. We don't have any blinds up yet, or curtains. We have blinds, but we don't have curtains because there's no rods, and so I had to order. Tension rods. We have the curtains, so they're in the mail. They are in the mail. So once I get those, I'll hang up the curtains, and it should make the lighting look better. But for now, this is what we are working with. Can you guys believe that I'm in a different place? I am in a different condo. We got another condo, so I will let you guys know the whole story about the condo and how we found this place. You guys know we've been looking for what felt like forever. It was a couple months, and we kept just looking. I kept searching and trying to find something, but it's around the holidays, so people weren't really renting. They weren't putting their rentals out, so we looked at a lot of different places, but rental properties and prices right now are so much. Luckily, our previous landlord never raised our rent. So if you are new here and you don't know, I lived in a condo, and our landlord called us in like the beginning of November, letting us know he's going to sell the place, so we had to find a new place. So I would wake up each morning to find something, and we actually found a place I was telling you guys about before that was like 20 minutes from where we were from, and it was gonna really add to my route to work. And right now it takes me about a half hour to get to work, and I drop my daughter off to the babysitter before application, or if we know like we really love this place, because we can't be spending all this money on an application, right? So we continued our search. When I talk about stress, we were stressed. Like, there were some dark days. I didn't feel like working out. I didn't feel like filming. I didn't want to do anything, but my mind was on this search. We're gonna find somewhere. We had a realtor helping us look too, but honestly, everything's on Zillow right now. Like, that's just how it is. It's not how it used to be, where, you know, people would have to go through a realtor to go to their website. Everything's on there. So everything she was saying, we were saying as well. So we would kind of just send her a place. She would tell us like, no, that's a ridiculous price for that place, or it's good. So we found multiple places we went to just go look, and let me tell you, pictures are deceiving. We had to go look at a couple of places, and they wanted so much money for it. We're like, it might be really nice. The pictures are really nice, right? You got there, and no, they were not. So it was just like, what are we going to do? It's Christmas time. Like, we didn't even get to do much for Christmas because we had to move. So this landlord really just like screwed us. Like, who does this? First of all, who puts their condo, their house up right during the holidays? So when he put it up a week later, he had an open house. And we had to leave for a few hours. So that is when we were like, okay, we have to get on this search. So like I said, we viewed multiple properties, and it's getting towards the end of the month, right? So we go to look at this place, and she actually viewed the Zillow application before we even went to go, and she accepted us before we even viewed the place because we already paid for it. So we're like, whatever. So we went to go look at it, and it was like a small townhouse, but it did have a garage that led up to the living room. So the landlord was very nice. It's funny, nothing against males or anything, but the couple landlords that we met that were women were like so nice, like responsive. They gave great detail. They let like, hey, just so you know, like if anything's wrong with the condo, I'm here 24/7. Just text me. I will either send somebody out or whatever the situation would. I would help. None of the guys said that. So she was very, very nice, and we were going to get it. She sent us the lease and everything to sign. So that morning that she sent it, I was like, let me just look on Zillow one more time, and then if nothing pops up, then that's fine. This is what we're gonna do. We stay there for a year, and then we figure something else out. So I look on Zillow, was like what we needed. Craig will have some friends over, and I don't want to have to just like walk out of the room. You know what I mean? Just little things like that. So it is a little smaller, and we are on the same exact street. So remember, I always would tell you guys it's so busy. Our room is like literally you would walk out and there's the street. We're actually a little farther back from the road, just by a little, not by a whole lot, but the soundproof in here is so much better. Like I'm sure you can kind of hear the cars, but not as much. Please let me know like how the background noises. Is it better? Oh my god, I hope it's better. So that every time we would view a place, that's what I was taking into consideration. Like, okay, is it going to be quiet? I don't want to move to a place where I can't film. And there are train tracks right next to us as well, but it's the metro, so it's a very quick, so if I have to pause my video, it's like 20 seconds, so not terrible. Just little hairs. So we are completely moved into the new place. This is actually our first weekend here. And it's so quiet. There's like 20 other condos, but it's just like you can just hear like a pin drop. It's so quiet in the hallways. And the soundproofing, like I guess it's probably the windows, so much better. So it's just crazy how everything really worked out. Like we just had to move right down the street. There's not a better scenario. Like moving was so rough. It was Craig and we both moved like all of our stuff, just him. Then his brother helped us for a day for like the bigger stuff. But we were exhausted. Oh my god, we were so tired. It was literally terrible. I'm not gonna lie, it was terrible. But we still have, which feels like a lot of unpacking to do. So like every day we're just taking a couple boxes and just trying to find space and where to put it. But I am so glad that it worked out when it didn't feel like it was going to. I won't lie to you, it did not feel like it was going to work out. But we actually have a two-car like parking garage where we both can park, and you know, the landlord is a very nice older lady. Like we had some issues with the shower head. She came next day with her husband and fixed it. And I am 14 minutes into my video, and I didn't have to pause it because a crazy truck went by like accidentally. So you guys, everything just worked out, and you know, we're just trying to get everything in so much for listening to me about this whole moving situation, and thank God it is past behind us and I can just move forward. We can breathe and get back to our regular routine. I haven't been in the gym and I can't tell you the last time I went, and I also felt